That's right. Usually keep the audio button there. Alright. Good morning, everybody. I hope you all are having a wonderful day today. And just gotta make sure and post the upload to, or the stream notifications to serve as well. Alright. So, we got some more Duet Night Abyss, and I would like to get the theater done, and we also have the patch notes as well as the new Demon Wedge overview to look at. So, definitely a couple of really nice things. Hello, Nightshade, and hello, Cucamob. Hope you two are having a wonderful time. Made another upload earlier. Yep. So, well, sorry, my mind was on something else. I haven't finished my food yet, and also, I wound up getting bad sleep again, but it's fine. It's over. It's Psyche Night Abyss right now. Yeah, well, it's not all over. Because, I mean, Outsider's getting buffed. Truffle's getting buffed. Frick Animo. Yeah, I was kind of expecting this to happen. Yo, just watch your weapon vid? Yeah. Oh crap, I just realized Caster Labs isn't on. There you go. Yeah. I really think it is a pretty big L to only release Animo wedges as the new character wedges. Like, no general wedges, no, what's it called? No other element wedges. I mean, at the very least, they could have released all of the centerpiece wedges at the same time. I think that would have gone over better. You just noticed you made a whole essay as a comment in your video. Which one? The most recent one? Or was it like the last one I posted? There are centerpieces coming out? Yes. Didn't even notice you wrote that much? Ah, okay. The first weapon video? Ah. Do you have the same, what's it called? Same username on YouTube as well? Let me take a look. Definitely got. Weapon damage big. Yeah, and it definitely could be better. We're not beating the allegations. Duet Night Psyche. Yeah, it's Psyche Night Abyss. Also, I don't think I said hi to you yet, Pugwin. Yeah, Ace fire some random number. Alright. Let me take a quick look. Oh, that's the wrong tab to open up. That's the patch notes. Alright, let's see. Ace. Ace fire? That's weird. I'm not seeing you yet. Was it a reply? Holy moly. Nope. Oh wait, did I read the patch notes already? I haven't read all the patch notes yet. SMA streamer ignoring me. I'm not trying to ignore you. Sorry. Yeah, there are centerpieces coming out, but only for Animo right now. It seems. Let's see. Is the update out? No, not yet. We've got another 4 days until then. Give them the benefit of the doubt and guess they show the other elements later. Yeah, I just hope it doesn't take months to release the other weapon wedges. Yo, hi, love your contents. Thanks, going BRR. I really appreciate it. I love making content. Yeah. You're having trouble being Act 999 in theater in under 3 minutes with purple wedges on Psyche. Do you think they got some new wedges for Psyche coming out? Oh, yeah, you're in luck, man. Hello, Chris X3M. Let's see. I'm not sure if your comment is posted yet, Ace. I'm not quite able to find it yet. Yep. They should have released Hydra ones as well. Why release a Hydra character, but release Animo wedges? Though you say the effects of the wedges will be nice for Psyche. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, some of the... Yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest. Some of these effects on the wedges are kind of stupid. Yep. So, I'm sure you all have seen this already, but for those of you who haven't, this is the Demon Wedge preview for the ones releasing in 1.1. They made a few changes from the 1.1 patch notes you said found yesterday, but compensation was changed from 10 blue bucks to 6 blue, 4 purple, and they added like 4 more bug fixes and made some adjustments to the stages. You get some extra get the extra tickets from. Cool. 80 tips for stage 18 Crystallophile. You only seem to tickle his legs. Had no problem with the stages before that. What character are you using? Because it really is going to depend on the character. They're broken. Let's just say how it is. Well, yeah, I did kind of insinuate that it was broken. So we do have the Fenrir's Raping Waltz, which could wind up being really good for the dual blade archetype. Right now, they are like, I'd say among the second best, tied with the swords and polearms among the weapons currently. So I wonder if this will push them ahead. Obviously, having crit damage on it's pretty good. But now we get Feathered Serpent's Resolve, and this right here is where things start to get a little bit silly. So it's 12% resolve and a tolerance cap of plus 30. And the effect only activates when you have at least 4 demon wedges aligned of the track of the diamond thing. And we've also got the gold version as well, which brings the tolerance cap all the way up to plus 55. So this is going to cut down on the amount of track shifts that you'll need, but also enable even dumber wedge later. What do you think build for Psyche? I mean, definitely gonna want the resolve on Psyche. But, funnily enough, this might actually affect the build on Outsider. So, let me just check Boar Hat real quick, because I don't know what a max level, what's it called? I don't know what a max level resolve will give. Blaze resolve, 7.3%. Okay. So, yeah, funnily enough, this is actually gonna affect Outsider's build. Because in order to activate the effect, you, of course, are gonna need the diamonds on it. So, that means on Outsider, because right now you'd normally run, like, as many resolves as you can stuff onto him. But because of this new Feathered Serpent Wedge, you're actually gonna want to slot in 2 Volitions. Because you're gonna get more resolve from the centerpiece wedge running volitions than running more blaze resolves on the Covenanter. So I think that's kind of silly myself. I don't think that there are really any other yeah, there's like 0 other wedges that have that among like or that sigil among the animo. Yep. Also, I should probably turn on my playlist real quick. But, beyond that, we've obviously got the Feathered Serpent's Eternity, which this is going to be used for your supports and primarily Truffle. And it's going to give you skill duration as long as you have the, like, circle one. So, that's obviously, well, yeah, obviously we're gonna get one from the signature, but you'd also get one from Surge, meaning that you'd only be or only need one more, which you'd probably get from like a Wings Eternity. Either that or like this Eternity right here, or Spectrum. At least that's what I'm going for, or going off of the wedge we have currently. Let's see. What about the... Okay, these are both Crescent Moons. Alright. Let's see. Prime Resolve, Zephyr Griffin, Wildfire, 4 Volition, New Serpent Resolve, Siren's Wings, Inspo Volition. Yeah. Like this build. Resolve, Zephyr, Griffin, Wildfire, 4 Volition, New Serpent Resolve, Siren's Wings, Inspo... Yeah, that's probably gonna be the Psyche build, honestly. Yeah. Hype for the entire area of co-op and co-op instance fixes. Yeah, it's gonna be huge. Yep. Let's see. And we also have these new ones, the Changeling's Resolve and Volition. So, both of these are gonna be pretty good, all things considered, but they're kind of overshadowed by the Wings Inspo versions of them, but essentially, these both reduce damage taken by 30%, and one will give Resolve to yourself and allies when your max sanity is above 300%. And the other one will give skill damage to yourself only when skill efficiency is above 130%. But then we see these Wings Inspos, which, even though they have a enormous tolerance costs, which, of course, that's not going to be much of an issue with these new Feathered Serpents, you can see that these are just kind of really dumb. So, not only are they just straight up better than the current Wings Inspo that we have, like, this one is 132 as, like, 100 max sanity and 32 efficiency. These is 165 and 44%. Not only that, you also get the damage taken minus 50%, as well as both of the effects that we saw right here on the Changeling's Volition with the skill damage and the resolve. And what makes it even dumber is the fact that you're literally just going to activate these effects with the Wings Inspo themselves. So it's like, okay, if you get enough refinements on this, you just get even more, which is kind of ridiculous. Might actually cash one of the cars if performance works as they announced. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. And I remember I was playing Warframe, took a bit of time off AFKing to write. Ah, okay. Is it also better to give Truffle the Changeling resolve for Psyche? Yes. You're gonna give the resolve one to Truffle, and you're gonna give the skill damage one to Psyche. This one was the comment. Yeah, imagine you need to plus 10 normals wings inspo to craft it. I don't know. Like, that would be stupid. Honestly, I kind of feel like something like that would be stupid regardless. Okay, yeah, that is... Why can't I... Oh, wait, maybe I have to, like, search at Ace Fire. Maybe that's the issue. Ah, there we go. Okay. Yeah. Oh, wow, yeah. Okay. Character attack needs to be removed. Yeah, I actually did read through all of this. Pretty nice comment, all things considered. I do think it would be kind of neat to, like, separate character stats from weapon stats entirely and give weapons even more to compensate. So, I do like the idea. For sure. But yeah, obviously, both of these are going to be pretty nuts. But honestly, I kind of feel like Truffle is going to see a bit more of a buff from this than Psyche will. I mean, obviously, Psyche's gonna just get even dumber with this, but she honestly doesn't really need all of this, like, skill damage. I mean, if we take a look at the wedges we have currently at their max effectiveness, like, sure, you're gonna be getting another 44% skill damage if you swap out your Covenanters for it, but you're also gonna be losing out on the 88% attack from it. Granted, you will be getting all of that sanity bonuses, meaning that you will pretty much not have any issues with your skills or, like, your HP whatsoever. But this isn't going to be a situation where, like, Psyche goes from, like, dumb to freaking, like, absolutely stupid broken. But when we're taking into account, like, the support, like Truffle honestly really needs, like, the extra max sanity and skill efficiency, like, desperately in those later levels, because the amount of healing that she needs to put out in order to keep up with a lot of the enemy damage that is going out is oftentimes going to be a lot more than what she will be able to do normally, even with the regular wings inspo. But beyond that, you also get the minus 50% damage taken, which is going to help her even more. Yeah. So, obviously, we want more stuff than just the, what's it called, than the anima wedges. But, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it at all. Like, it is a little disappointing if this is all we're getting when it comes to the wedges. Where can you read the patch notes? They posted the article on their Twitter account. So we got this right here. Well, I also just kind of like realized the hourglass has been pulsing the entire time. Yep. Why is it just Animo? I don't know, man. Yeah. Is it just me, or are the mobs getting stuck in doorways more often? You might have just got a bad streak, but I think they noted something about the enemies not getting stuck in the doors anymore inside of the patch notes here. So, I'm gonna eat this orange slice and we'll get straight into the patch notes. Maybe they're adding anime to theater for the rest of the year. Man. I mean, technically, it is going to be for the rest of the year because, like, Keijo is going to be in January, so yeah, it will be anime theater for the remainder of the year. Yep. W devs, we only need a place like, you know, FSFSW devs. Yeah. Yeah. It'd probably be 1.2 or 1.1 part 2. Yeah, well, that's like the earliest we'll probably see new wedges be added. Yeah, only Psyche. Imagine whole 2026 with the anime. I think I'd crash out. But we've got the Wind Awakens, and right out the bat, they tell us the maintenance schedule for it. So it's going to be December 23rd, 4 to 11. So it's going to be a... How long is that going to be? 7-hour downtime? Okay, so... Yeah, it's going to be pretty long. And let's see, UTC plus 8 to EST. And so that's going to be 3 p.m. So it's going to start 3 p.m. the day before and go until 10 p.m. the day before for me. So I'll actually be starting up this late on the 22nd then, which is pretty neat, all things considered. Also, I should probably zoom in so you guys can read along as well. All right. So, let's see. Let me make sure I'm keeping up the chat. So are those wedges just anime, or was anime just used for reference? Don't know yet, but I wouldn't hold my breath for anything that they're not showing us. Reading patch notes takes longer than patch. Yeah. Send region time announcements in Discord. Oh, for real? That's pretty big. Thanks, man. Alright. So, they actually have buffs the compensation. So, we've got 6 blue manuals and 4 purple manuals. So, we're going to get a pretty big boost. And I myself am going to be saving these manuals for the Demon Wedge event. Especially because we just saw all those new crazy strong wedges. And I know for a fact that those are going to be really grindy to get. Yeah. It's on the Duet Night Abyss channel? Oh, sweet. Okay. But, oh yeah, and we're also getting 10 toy hammers. So, they're going through all the, like, update things. So, new content. We've got the new story quests. We've got, let's see, both the pages, or Sojourn of the Pages of Time for Keijo and Fushu. We've got the new area to explore Mist Wharf, Fushu and Keijo, all the new weapons that we got shown before, the secret letter rotation updates, the new demon wedges, and they're actually going to show us. So we've got Weeping Waltz, which is going to be from Mystic Maze. Alright, Feathered Serpent, which is going to drop from the Noctoyager manual. And the blueprint for the Changeling Volition and the Wings of Sword Resolve are going to be in the Noctoyager manual level 80. Okay. Oh, wait. And the Gold Resolve is going to be in the Secret Letter of Covert Commission shop. So, it looks like we're only going to be getting 2 new Secret Letter Clue wedges. So, beyond, like, the other characters in the Covert Commission exchange, you will only need another 2,000 clues stocked up if you want to be able to max out these. So, that's pretty neat. Any non-EU can confirm that time shown differs for them. Well, it's UTC plus 8. Yeah, Monday, December 22nd, 2100 until Tuesday. What does it say for me? Well, for me, it's going to be 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. downtime in the Eastern. Yeah. Have I seen the new Dragon Boss moveset? I did, actually. I actually saw that last night when they posted it. So, then they've got all the new events, which we already got a pretty big or pretty decent overview of, and this is going to be an even briefer overview than we got on the live stream. But then we get what's it called? Hold on. So Flux Center Summit competition is Instinct. So wait, this is alright, head to the house mentioned by the girl in lock events. Alright. All enemies in this event are electro aligned. Alright, if Animo character's skill damage is over 100%, all element penetration increases by 5%, every additional 30% up to a maximum 20%. Okay. Why even include this, man? I don't get it. There's something weird though about this patch. There should be at least one new boss, but they're rotating characters and weapons, which means that boss doesn't go in the weekly boss somehow. Well, we already had like a boss from the story that didn't go into the weekly rotation, and I imagine that's probably gonna be the same way going forward, unless they just like shift bosses around, like. But the other obvious issue is the fact that if they add new weekly bosses, that's going to be more like story progression that's going to lock characters or lock people out of characters. Yeah. Duet Night Abyss? Yeah. Alright. Let's see. The Myriad, the Chipao, the new cosmetics. We already know about all this stuff. Alright. Weekly packs updated. Okay. That is new. Alright. Weapon Ascension chest 1, 2, coin supply chest 1 and 2. Alright. Other content updates. We've got the day and night system, the co-op area. Nocturnal Echoes support co-op play. Nocturgia Manual supports... Oh wait, now supports team matching function. Co-op play not supported. What? What do you mean team matching function but co-op play not supported? I'm a little bit confused here. Custom skin voice lines have been added into the armory. Oh, okay, cool. Postures now support interaction in co-op mode. Yep, we saw that as well. New inactive Genimon, Luminous Jellomon. Ooh. New login page video. Fun. New graphics video option, including real-time sun lighting, foliage enhancement, water quality, and anti-aliasing. Fun. And new graphics on the mobile platform. And then, now we get to the optimizations, which is where we're going to be getting a lot of the big meat and juicy stuff. Yeah. 70 volition, still need 130 volition? Oh. Yeah. Let's see. Are we getting writable Genimons? I don't think so. Yet. As in, you can't bring a party into matchmaking? Oh, okay. You can either be in a party or do matchmaking, not both. Got it.
Alright. It's a little bit weird that you can't bring a pre-made team into Noctoyager. I wonder why it was implemented like that. Alright, but new main story skip. After completing the prologue and entering the sanctuary, players can choose between normal mode or skip mode based on your preference. If skip mode is selected, you'll immediately receive the rewards for the main story and some special side quests of Chapter Noctoyager, and unlock gameplay features such as commissions, forging, Genomon feeding, fishing, Nocturnal Echoes, Mystic Maze, and Ripples of Talk. You can still experience the Chapter 1 main story quest later, though, the quest page, but rewards will not be granted again. Alright, well... Huh? Riding Genomon, I'm gonna make Fushi my Genomon. Hey, yo! Damn, chat that shows both YouTube and Twitch is cool. Yeah. I like to keep y'all together. So, I mean, obviously, this is like an optional QOL feature. Like, people who are gonna be story skippers are gonna rejoice, I suppose. But I'm not really sure that this was really necessary, but I'm not going to complain about it. Trial rank screen has been optimized. Demon Wedge selection now displays XP gained from Demon Wedge quests. The label main / side quest rewards have been updated to main / side quests and exploration rewards. The XP sum of all other EXP sources, excluding daily quest rewards. Okay. Alright, restrictions on duplicate Demon Wedge equipping have been adjusted previously. To purple +5, while the gold could not be used together. This restriction has been removed. Nice. Demon Wedge design icons have been visually optimized. Okay, that's fun. Alright, the Genomon autolock feature has been optimized, to include inactive gold Genomon or inactive Genomon with golden tier traits. Auto select logic for Genomon progression has been optimized, where upgrade materials such as Yum Cream will be prioritized. Oh, Genomon capture screen has been optimized so for Genomons not owned, trial XP will now be displayed. Okay, so that means you'll be able to tell from the Genomon capture menu if you don't have the Genomon yet. So that's pretty nice. So basically the same thing Woo does to make you do this latest storyline. Every game has it, so why not? It takes 0 effort to implement, so yeah. Alright. Yeah, I can definitely see it. Devs love Psyche and think she is the only unit worth building. I just can't prove it. I think it's pretty evident. How are you feeling about the new Demon Wedges being specifically for Animo? Personally, I'm not a big fan of it. Yeah, I definitely think it's L, not including other elements in the new Demon Wedge selection, or even some new, like, base weapon wedges. And I really hope that we get more Demon Wedges for the other elements as soon as possible. Yeah. The shiny lamp is non-existent for real. Last one for your collection. No, I'm like stuck on the freaking Dandelion. That one's got me hung up. Alright. Chase during co-op mode has been improved with the addition of the teleport feature. During certain phases, players who are too far from the arena will receive a prompt allowing them to long press and teleport directly to the current battlefield, which is going to be huge. It's going to make things even better in the chase farms, and grapple points have been added to certain commissions to help players move more quickly. A fishing shop is now open in Mist Wharf, offering inactive Genomon with At Peace and Deft. Postures are co-op interactive. Shop recommendation screen has been optimized. Bard's Tome has been optimized. Level cap increased to 100. Cosmetics UI in the armory has been optimized. Players can now swap Helix Sleep Trail effects and plunging attack effects. Character coloring feedback has been optimized. When selecting a part to color, the corresponding area will now be highlighted. Fun! Alright, new optional layout has been added for mobile devices. New mobile control settings have been added. Mobile UI customization. Movement lock feature for mobile. Furigana now support has been added for Japanese text. Line breaking and text wrapping has been optimized. Line spacing between images and text and notices. New settings options have been added to toggle display player nicknames and titles. Okay. New settings options have been added to enable log uploads and clear cache data. Alright, new customer support notifications have been added to settings. A red dot will appear once support request has been processed. Okay. The notification displayed after redeeming codes has been improved. Notice loading behavior has been improved. Additional anti-cheat measures have been implemented. Okay, so cheaters are gonna get dealt with more. Alright. Scene rendering quality, runtime performance have been optimized, reducing stuttering and loading times. Huge! I wonder how much the loading times are gonna be improved. Because if this, like, cuts loading times in half, that's going to be massive for us. Hello, Fred. Let's see. Get that they love Animo, but with Fushu release, I was expecting some Haicho at least. Yeah, it's kind of really weird. Found one guy playing Warframe for mobile. Guy loaded so slow that we ended the bounty before him loading. And he didn't even get a reward. Dang. Is it? In-game lighting materials have been optimized with improved material variety and rendering quality. Cool. Mobile graphics improvements, display of certain cutscenes, and subtitles have been added. Okay. Gmon capture logic and co-op has been optimized. Players who join mid-run can now capture Gmons. Huge. Minimap size on mobile devices has been optimized. Daily quests have been optimized with new quests added in co-op areas. Okay. Weapon skin descriptions have been improved. Drop rewards for commission chase have been revamped. And we heard about the blueprints already. Alright, rewards for floor 13 to 36 of Immortal Repertoire in Immersive Theater have been enhanced. The reward is now increased from ticket stub times 10 per 2 stars to ticket stub times 20. That's massive! Okay, this is literally one of the things I was talking about. Just, like, enhancing the rewards for, like, 13 to 36. So, now your theater times are going to be significantly shortened. Like, I'm pretty sure it means that it's gonna take, like, 20 fewer stages in order to get the Genimon milk, which is a huge nice. Yeah, it cuts the grind in half for the Genimon milk. Yeah. IDK, why it's only up to 36? I don't really know why either, but I don't know, maybe they'll buff it again later. Glad you didn't pre-farm theater yet? Yep. Well, I'm gonna have all the theater rewards, so the only thing I'm gonna need to get from it from here on out is gonna be the milk. Dispatch system rewards have been optimized with overall reward contents improved. So does that mean that the expeditions, I guess, have been buffed as well? Alright. The move altering effect of melee weapon move variant demon wedges can now take effect in Mystic Maze. Oh, huge! Okay. So movement wedges now work in Mystic Maze. Alright, description for proficient weapons have been optimized with specific numeral values added. Huge. Alright, movement distance for some characters stopping animations have been optimized. Alright. Basically get milk on all weapons. You need to get to Act 36 instead of Act 60. Yup. Probably only up to floor 36 because of pre-farmers. Yeah. All right. So now we got some bug fixes. Fix an issue where players can get stuck in matchmaking during co-op. Fix an issue where prompt text displayed incorrectly when canceling co-op. Fix an issue in co-op commissions where matchmaking UI remain on screen if the player exited the game during the transition to the next instance. Fix an issue in co-op where Fenris, continuity, tremble, and swift momentum were not working. Okay. Fix an issue where rewards from the previous rounds were displayed incorrectly after disconnecting and reconnecting on the co-op vote screen. Fix an issue where voting to continue on a challenge would cause the game to freeze. Fix an issue where your teammates' titles appeared in the armory preview if they entered a co-op area while you were on the armory screen. Fix an issue where the UI displayed incorrectly if another player joined. Okay, so they're just like fixing everything in co-op. Let's see. Fix an issue where tactical backpack failed to close with the controller button. Fix an issue on the login screen where using a controller, opening settings, and moving the stick can prevent the page from closing when pressing the B button. Fix a map selection highlight when using controller. Fix an issue where controller prompts were not displayed on the commission screen after navigating via forging. Fix an issue where controller stick... Okay, so a bunch of controller fixes as well. Huge. Even more... Like, holy crap. Yeah, so... all of these controller fixes. And also more mobile fixes as well. Holy moly. Well, it looks like controller players rejoice. What about the server lag and the chase? They already talked about that. Yeah. Let's see. So fix an issue in some cases, capturing a quest required Genomon in advanced mode made the quest impossible to complete. That's wacky. Alright. Hey, they fixed the fish issue! You can sell your fish now! Without an issue! Excuse me. Fix an issue where character stats and commissions didn't display stats from additional bonuses and skill multipliers. Actual effects unchanged? Okay. Alright, let's see. Fix an issue where an error prompt appeared during secret letter settlement if the commission refreshed at the same time. Anything else that's pretty neat from here? Like, did they fix Rebecca? Cause not sure if that, like, that's one of the glitches that I'm trying to find. But holy cow, it just keeps going. Did anybody else read through all of these bug fixes? Cause like, it just keeps going. Holy cow. I'm just gonna like control F Rebecca. Alright, fix an issue where Rebecca, after boosting skill range, had her skills displayed range smaller than its actual effective range. Alright. Hey, fix an issue where Rebecca and Tabitha's summons would not inherit the morale or resolve attributes. Okay, so they did fix it. Awesome. Patch 1.2 will get a Wedge for Psyche that changes their elements so they can finally switch elements in theater. Yeah, dude, there's so many bug fixes. Holy moly. So December 23rd is the real launch for the game, I guess. Yep. Let's see.
W. Egler Maxing, did they formally announce the LeBron skin for Psyche due to a generational run? Not quite, no. No fix for pressing escape when a pop-up happens. It closed the window below the pop-up instead. Oh. Let's see. Saw the Rebecca fix. Honestly, so many fixes and improvements. Even if they miss some, as long as they execute the announced ones properly, I'll be more than happy. Yeah, like, there's so many. I'm really glad that they've been working so hard to get all these issues fixed. I mean, I've been working really hard too, honestly. You just woke up. Anything you missed? No, not really. Just went through the patch notes and stuff. Yeah. I think there was another issue with Rebecca kills through jellyfish not counting towards buffs at the moment. Yeah, that is another issue. So, hopefully they progressively just get through all of them. But at the very least, fixing the morale is a nice thing to start with. Checks the fix for other characters like Knifel. Man, why aren't all the character fixes just in the same section? Alright. Knifel. Fix an issue where Lunar Hunt and Solar Eclipse could be triggered infinitely consecutively when opening the armory page and change characters immediately after using the two skills. Okay, well, I don't know who was using that. But, neat that it got fixed. Fix an issue where the visual effect of skill appears to be smaller than its actual damage area. Alright, neat. You missed that. Animo will follow you in your sleep. Whoa, what? Oh, they might have fixed it? Okay, sweet. Alright. Oh, that's definitely nice to see. Yep. All right. Oh, wow. Holy crap. We got a lot of people watching right now. Man, everybody's excited for 1.1. I didn't notice. Alright. Well, definitely got some really, really nice patch notes. All things considered. I definitely hope that the Animo glaze ends soon. Because, like, oh man. I really would like to see the other Elbas get some love. Alright, but hold on. Is there other characters like Lynn? No. Let's see. Veronica? No. Any other characters that had like glitches with them? All this glazing and they still won't bring her back? True. The new Wedges is all where Animo meets. Yup. I think that Devs forgot this was Duet Night Abyss and not where Woods meet. Yeah. I'm bro, seriously, out here if I'm dead in dish, no new characters for at least 2 full patches and only 1 accessible unit. Yeah. Not to mention they've got like 1 signature and it's like completely... I don't want to say it's completely useless, but it's just... It's not great. It's really not great. Margie nerfs? Nope, no Margie nerfs. Margie is safe. Oh wait, I think they did, hold on. Let me check about spawn locations. Spawn.
Yeah, adjusted monster spawn points in some conventions to resolve issues where monsters could get stuck due to their path being blocked by destructible objects. Huge! So monsters won't be getting stuck anymore. Fixing issues where monsters in immersive theaters sometimes fail to respawn. Okay. Also pretty big. Alright, you got nerfed by Fina's weapon existing, you feel? DN Animo. Someone needs to raid so you can hear Pedro. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Commissions. I do think it'd probably be best to get some defense in because I'm gonna be honest, I hardly got anything done yesterday. Alright. So, we're gonna be going in with some rhythm gameplay. Right here. And she's gonna be just nuking all the enemies. It's crazy that if they're gonna drop new wedges, why dropping Animo once first? Are they just trolling or something? They just really like Psyche, I guess. I don't get it personally. I mean, maybe they'll release some more wedges in the second half? I'm not sure, though. Got some tuna. Please, nerf Margin. She's too good. Alright. Well, we've got... I should definitely be keeping my, what's it called? I should be keeping my buff up. You believe there actually is Margie stuff in the patch notes? For real? Let me take a look real quick. Alright, okay, there's no Margie. Maybe they're gonna show us more tomorrow for other elements. If it's true, Animo is just to farm impressions. Or Animo first is just to farm impressions. Well, we will see. But I don't think it said like part 1 on it, so like I said, I wouldn't hold my breath for it personally. DPS Pedro also just checked comments. You're not surprised? Oh boy, don't tell me. All right, let's see here. Yep. Alright. Time attack trials. Great. Different team combination, full runs of later floors in theater, not just boss. Built weapon without, for example, see how much is coming from the weapon. Maybe instead of outsider, bring Truffle or Daphne to theater to keep the element consistent. Love to put the effort myself, but my Wedge collection is very much still growing. It'll be a couple of weeks before. Alright. Oh. Hate Animo so much time to goonbit. Oh no. Hello, Blackie. Hope you're doing well.
Let's see. Will the clickers respond like you did, streamer, or will the Autobots roll out? No. Yeah. I think it was a different. Yeah. Yeah. I'll. Man, I am. My brain is just cooked right now. Ugh. Holy cat. Let's see. Doing well, thanks. How about you? I didn't get a bunch of sleep last night. Oh my gosh. Last night, so. I've definitely been better. I'm gonna be honest. I'm trying my best. Now, guys, I'm stuck in the feed event thing, the second stage where Maze can't find the last feather. You might have to explore a little bit more. Or where the feather isn't always going to be obvious. Try harder. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try harder. Guess whose GF just got caught doing more than 20 kilometers over speed limit, second time within a year, being 6 months of driver's license. Oh, damn. Gonna have to be doing a lot of driving. Well, good luck, man. Can we even get any harder? I'm not sure, man. Good morning, God King. I am 9XR. Let's see. Maybe some HP wedges tomorrow for Sybil and Hellfire Copium. Like I said, I wouldn't hold my breath for it. Anyway, get some proper rest when you'll be able to. I'm gonna have to, man, because I'm not gonna be able to continue like this. Well, I'm gonna keep the defense going because I need to get more of these Lunar Mementos. All I want for Christmas is ice cream. Yeah, me too, honestly. Bro, I'm on the same boat. Oh yeah, for real? What's up, CJ? How's it going, man? Welcome to the chat. You feel half retarded through the day from how burnt you are? Damn. I'm not burnt out. I am literally just, like, exhausted because I have not been able to get enough rest. That's all. Like, I'm still trucking along. I'm just suffering. Gotta be fully rested before 1.1. Oh, I'm gonna absolutely be fully rested before 1.1 because that's gonna be after the weekend, which means I get my full day of rest for Sunday. Alright. The notes you found yesterday, there were fixes mentioning Sybil and Margie, but in today's they aren't there, so perhaps those bugs they mentioned weren't actually fixed. Have to recheck what you found yesterday? Okay. Did they fix the bug where devs' development logic is fixed so they don't auto-develop for ammo?
I don't think they fixed that one. Health more important than DNA. Too much grind rip in real life. Honestly, it was more of the content creation that got in the way of my rest compared to DNA. But I think I've gone past like the biggest hurdle prior to 1.1. These people can't even be real when DPS Margie's in the intro. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think that there have been really that many negative comments in the video. Like, there's one guy. So, and he honestly got kind of buried. But most of them have been, like, relatively understanding and respectful. I already did Maze? Oh, I've been done with Maze for a while. Yep. Let's see. Forge. Materials. Time to craft the crystals and dust. And then get back to doing more defense. The last thing that I really need to make sure and get done is the immersive theater, which I need to do, I think, yeah, 16 more stages. And I think I'll be able to do that today. I would like to pre-farm at least like 200,000 threads in the maze, but it's not necessary. We need more toxicity in the community for real. Nah. I'm not so sure about that. I think we need more Fire Sleepy Betty by time in the community. Did I get a haircut? Yes, I did. It was several days ago. Actually, it was Sunday, last Sunday. I sure had a lot of words just to say the snow won't die. Oh, man. Beat Cam when? Why do you guys want to see my feet? What if there's nothing down there? What if I don't have feet? What then? What would you do? Still waiting on Left by emote? Oh man, I completely forgot about that. Been so busy with all this other crap. Stump cam? Okay. Stump cam when? Paw cam? Generate one for you with AI? Alright, I guess I underestimated y'all. Holy moly. Let's see. Why save so much manual? For the next update, because there's gonna be new stuff and I wanna get the new stuff faster. Primarily. When you restarted the maze, you found the location you're missing the first time? Oh, huge! Alright.
Oh, let's see. I'll say the level 80 defense with rhythm. Like, it's pretty good because I'm able to get it all like done and dusted, even with just like only I2 and with level 8. Well, actually, no, the old level 10, but plus 5 purple wedges outside of the griffins. Brian B. The cat allegations. Why did pirates have to talk about Brenda cat ears in a recent video? Coincidence? Oh. Absolutely just a coincidence. Where Animo meets Cam? Yep. Let's see. I bet Psyche Truffle Outsider talking right now with the wedges. Oh yeah, dude. Honestly, Outsider is gonna see a major buff from some of these. Though. Let me think. Yeah, the centerpiece resolve is funny because it's gonna actually be just like a straight buff to him, even though he has to swap out some for some volitions. But it does kind of like make me happy because it means that's fewer resolves that I'm gonna have to max out in order to properly build my outsider. I believe the wedge rate up is after the FGO lottery event. Sweet. Yeah. I tried playing FGO for a bit. I lost a bunch of my motivation to play, though, after I figured out that I wouldn't be able to get Oda Nobunaga. And that made me sad. It's secretly an Outsider patch. Bro, I swear, when Outsider gets his signature, like, he's gonna be insane. Because just like Knifel, Outsider doesn't have one. Gonna make him Insider? What? After you finish your Fushu plus 10s, you're gonna build Outsider? Sweet. I love to see the Outsider nations rise up. Like, bro, my 3 favorite characters in this game are honestly like Rhythm, Lin, and Outsider. I just really like how they all play. Especially Rhythm, because Rhythm's got so much tech. And I'm planning on cooking pretty hard with the Rhythm Guide. I kind of wanted to get out Rhythm Guide a bit earlier. It's just so many other things got tangled up. Gender bend. Whoa. Fires the HP regen one seemed pretty much set up for him. HP regen. What? What HP regen thing are we talking about? The dual blades? Oh, I mean, they're kind of trying to be for him. They just... I'm pretty sure they're just not going to deal as much damage as the other weapon options, though. It'll definitely make him, like, crazy tanky if you set this up, though. Yeah, now you can get Nobu in the shop. Oh, what? For real? Dang, I might have to re-download FGO then. You would have stopped playing a while ago if the story sucked? Yeah. It's definitely a big time sink, though. I mean, I actually had to drop Uma because it was taking too much time across all of the
different runs and stuff and things I have to keep up with. I do still quite like it though. Noob Dog enjoyed it? Yup, that's me. So, I'm also gonna be really curious to see, like, how Rhythm's gonna perform in theater once we get it in Electro one. Because I honestly feel like she's gonna cook really hard. Even though she's not as good at bossing compared to some other units. But her AoE is gonna be so solid that it's just probably not even gonna matter. I don't recommend playing it for starting new. Yeah, I have a very fresh account. Oh, where music? Is it not playing? No, the music's playing. Is it just a little too quiet? Yeah, it's showing up in the browser. Or the browser audio for the stream. I can turn it up a bit. There you go. New animal wedges look pretty OP though? Oh yeah, they do. Pedro's still playing you. You'll be honest, Pedro's still playing your head. Ah. Alright. Let's see. Okay, I also gotta add the Pedro to the emote wheel. So we can spam Pedros. Just gotta make sure not to accidentally leave out any letters in that. Because otherwise you could go like pedo, 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 pedo. Like the freaking like Roshia's little goober. Hero pet. I don't know. Can you tell that I haven't been that I'm not all up there right now? You didn't even notice? I guess the music was too low. See, just notice spent around 1k mins just getting both Hydro signatures prep. Dang. By the way, did you see Kejo Theater's only gonna be for 21? Oh, so it's gonna be a 7-week patch? What? That's interesting. Maybe somebody should make like a remix of the Pedro, but it's like with Hero. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, let me double check that actually. So, let's see. Let's see. January. Only available. Recover Commission. Alright, Immersive Theater Fushu to January 20th. Alright. Luna's Special Theater. See, Battlefield Day. Immersive Theater Kejo. January 20th to February 10th. Forgive me, I'm going to have to open up my calendar. I don't have the mind to do math right now. Say it what? 20th. to February 10th. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. So yeah, it's only gonna be 3 weeks. Huh. Interesting. Okay. So does this mean that they're gonna be speeding up patch cycles? Or is the immersive theater gonna end early? Because they did say that they were gonna be releasing characters every 4 weeks, but that's only 3. Maybe it's a... what's it called? A typo? Also, Huachu event ends after April 7th, so, which leaves them 56 days, so they can do 28-day theater twice or 4 14-day theaters. Huh. After Keijo. Okay. It's definitely not a typo. Got it. They actually meant it every 7 months. Dead game. Dang. Almost forget that events are ending. Had some IRL stuff like exams. At least now you can play, and we'll try to do all of it on the weekends. Sweet. Also, hello, Phantom Thief. Hope you're doing well. The weird part would be if they went back to 28-day theater after having short version for Gejo. Yeah, it would be pretty weird. Also, yeah, stop rage baiting the already small community. I can't help it, man. The urge to rage bait, it's too strong. I've got to unleash the beast inside. I have a question regarding your weapon videos. You built your Fina with crit rate wedges. Does that wedge buff the whole team? Yes. It buffs the whole team, not just Fina. It's a pretty nice wedge, all things considered. One that I should definitely max out as soon as I possibly can. Yeah. Oh, sweet, we got more comments. Oh, I accidentally played the video. Wave. Oh crap! I did wave 4. Oops, I didn't mean that. Yeah. It was really funny watching, like, that one guy who posted his comment, because it's like, comment posted 5 minutes ago, video posted 10 minutes ago. I was like, wow! Awesome! I'm so glad that it, like, you went through the entire thing and engaged with all of the points, so that you could put out a well thought out comments on the video. But it doesn't show any buffs under the other buffs. No, the thing is, it's a debuff that gets applied to enemies. So, you will see a debuff applied to the enemy from the Wedge when the character activates it. Bro, did not just stop Pedro midway. It wasn't even midway. It was like half a second. I have a feeling they might actually just do Yuming and Ji Liu for 28 days each, and Suya and Camilla will not be in theater. That would be wacky for sure, especially because that goes against the schedule that they kind of put out for us. Like, I'm not sure how much we can speculate on that. That makes sense. The translation is cooked. Yep. I actually had a Japanese player help me through that because they had a better translation on the Wedge. Yeah. Is watching in TEDx Speed Tech. Yeah. True. But yeah, streamer, you still played it? Gotta finish the intro at least now? Okay. I can show you guys the intro. You guys deserve to see it. It's a fun intro. Anonymous put a lot of effort into it. So, here we are. I just gotta say, I freaking love the freaking weapon tech that I've been able to find out about. Like, the shot slash is ridiculous. Like, especially because we wind up just having Margie.
Hey, humans.
Like,
The haters.
it's just Margie doing that to a boss. It's just silly. So it took me 10 minutes. Yeah. Let's see. Anyway, gonna go back to beef this guy under more video saying that skill speed somehow gonna make weapons irrelevant, BRB, and calling me toxic positive guy. Damn. Yeah. I was actually kind of surprised to see if just like how little skill speed it's actually really gonna affect most of the characters in the game. Because of either like cooldowns or the fact that like stances don't actually get buffed. It's pretty much just gonna be like Fantasio, Knifel, but only use like spam Knifel, and Oliver. And I get Sybil as well. So it's just like 4 characters that are really gonna get a serious buff out of it. Of course, the skill amp being 120% is gonna be more than crazy enough. Nice intro, that's actually lit. My Trash Bandit Queen for real. Margie slaps so hard she's kicking Simi. Yeah. The best thing about using Margie for that is that she's like genuinely providing like almost nothing to the weapon. She's literally just, it's just the character wedges and like a small tiny bit of her I6. But other than that, she's like literally just an attack stat stick for the guns. It's all Margie for real, she's the goat. True. I can't keep people off the trail for that long. Yeah, speculation, but the notes do say that Washu ends April 7th, which means there's not enough theater slots for all 6 characters. True. We will just have to see, what happens. I just want to avoid another situation where we've got people who are for some reason expecting like 4 characters or all 6 characters to be releasing in 1.1. I really don't want to see that happen again. It's like, man, that was stupid. How hard do you have to slap to cook a chicken? That's Margie. Literally. Do you even loaf, bro? I loaf. I call it occasionally. Alright. Ah, that's some good tea. Golly. Cat at response, okay. What, you don't loaf? Guys, when should I schedule my next rage bait? Should I rage bait again like 2 months from now? Just like count down until the next rage bait? It's like a terror attack. It's like virus will rage bait on this date at this time. Be prepared. Hide your wife. Hide your girl. You bred? Or you breed with Fushu? So many fixes in game, freaking awesome. Hope crashes stop. Yeah, dude. It was so funny, like seeing the patch notes, and I was just like, it keeps going. The bug fixes just keep going, just keep scrolling. What's the best next rage bait? I don't know. We'll figure out 2 months from now. we have to give them time to prepare. The Decepticon Alliance. These devs don't listen, they deliver. Yeah. These devs must be pregnant because by God do they deliver. So people complaining on Reddit about the bug fixes, but they're complaining about bug fixes? What? Oh no, they fixed the game! What am I gonna complain about now? How am I supposed to doom post if there's not anything to doom post about? Yes, Echo Games. Yeah. Next patch, truly a Psyche between theater and those anime wedges? Yep. Psyche Night Abyss. Oh, damn, he was a hater bot. I fell for the rage bait. Oh. They found more to complain about? I said it was gonna be like this. It's just gonna be constant moving the goalposts because these people aren't looking to properly like engage with the game. They're looking to be upset. They're looking to discard it. That's the exact thing that I said in like my video. I think 3 days ago now. Dang, it's been 3 days. Golly, it feels like no time has passed. But I guess that's what happens when you're literally in full go mode. Also, I just realized I haven't taken my vitamins yet. It is Friday in California. Just want to add, Margie has the hen velocity of 1,665.65 milliseconds, or 30,725.95 miles per hour. Holy crap. Yeah, somebody power scale Margie. Somebody power scale animation cancel Margie. Your video is still rage bait. Do solo Genoma, no active character. Oh, true. Animo not unemployed people. Yeah. Ugh. It mentions me. Those are just gotcha addicts feeling threatened for some reason. Yup. Game also needs yellow flax wedges. I agree. We need some more general wedges added to the game. Found a guy complaining he had to grind too many Genimon until he got shiny Boxy. Didn't even have 150 when he got... Bro! What? Only 150 and he got Boxy? Like, he should be celebrating! Also, it's, like, not even really necessary to get Bro Boxy. Like, shiny. Like, you're getting what? One extra slot that you don't even need? And also, it's possible that Keijo is shortened... just as a test. During the launch live stream, they said that the release schedule may be changed according to feedback, so they might do a survey and data collection for short theater and decide what would be better for versions after Hwashu. Okay. I would definitely not mind a 7-week patch cycle. I mean, if it just gets me more game faster, and so long as it doesn't, like, put them in a situation where they have to, like, skip a theater or what's it called? Like skip a theater or
delay something in the future. We will weather these waves of hatred. True. Meanwhile, it took me more than 600. Same deal here, man. Like, bro, I was in the Genimon mines for an era. Someone wanted Sybil and Hellfire buffs. I asked why they need buffing since they tanks and they're fine. And then someone said, well, actually, they're listed as DPS in game. Okay. Are they? I guess. Maybe they just don't have a proper tank roll, like, setting or icon. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna have so many of these upgrade materials if I keep this up. Which I am gonna keep it up. Because I am quite fond of collecting more mementos. I should only need... I'm probably down to less than 2,000 mementos until I've got all of the... what's it called? All the weapons available, currently craftable. And of course I'm going to need to get like another 3,000 for next update's weapons. But it'll be for another time. Well, I say another time, but that really just means later. No Devon-proof glue eating yet. What? Butt sniffing is okay? Huh? Alright. Ugh. Man. I'll save these last 2 orange slices for, like, the end of my meal. I've still gotta eat through the rest of my tuna and crackers. Let's just say in a dream you got at peace and almost punched your stream monitor. Oh. Yeah. In a dream. The pizza dream. Wu was cooked, by the way. They started implementing regional buffs. The next new region characters are OP as ASF, and they have extra passive that breaks the new shield faster. I'm hesitant to, like, just blindly believe that. I've been locked in on Wuwa, so I can't say for, like, absolute sure. But I also know that there have been power creep scares before, and I'm not really expecting it to be all that bad. If it is bad, obviously it's going to be bad, but I haven't really been given a reason to expect that out of Kuro games. Imagine missing rolls on World Drop Shiny Bro Biopsy. Oh man. What's the new free standard weapons? Need to break the new shield bar in order to function. Now, how hard is it to break the new shield bar on the older units? Because I did the preview event and it was pretty easy. Especially on characters like Calcharo, funnily enough. Yeah. Let's see. There's no power creep. There is character can't function without others. Like, it needs to be a shield break unit or something like that. I'll have to look into it more. Not 2026, no, still no Shiny Bro Boxy. Man, you're living in the future? Holy cow. You've got a time traveler. Yo, can you tell me a Nanta release date? 2077 is just around the corner and you still don't have an IRL waifu? Holy moly.
Honestly, I think Cyberpunk 2077 is a little bit unrealistic just because of the amount of people that would, like, turn themselves into, like, cat girls with body mods. It would be a crazy amount.
Or then not to insider info leaks and they didn't sound too good.
I'd take it with a grain of salt, but I could also see there being some issues in development.
Hoping that the game does well too, because they also gave up gacha.
Yep. I've been following Anansa for quite some time.
Well, they have normal break speed unless they change to be harder. Okay. Anyway, forgot about this game. Did you see the new Silver Palace trailer? Yes, I did.
I'm also curious to see if Silver Palace is gonna be a gacha game or not. Because obviously they haven't made, like, the announcement on what monetization model they're gonna use. Because there definitely is growing demand for non-gacha anime live service games.
Good morning, Jam MG. Hope you're doing well. Hoping that the game does well too. Wait, for characters at least? Oh yeah. My other self-called me said, hey, you know that game DNA? Yeah, your account is bricked. You still no shiny Robloxy. Oh. My mom made me brick my account and buy every S5, i6. So sad. Oh no. How are you ever gonna recover? Beta soon, so we'll know if it's gacha. I'll skip it. Okay. It's not too late to make anime Destiny, bro. Let's move.
Dude, you're so right. We've got to get started on anime Destiny, like, today. Like, I should boot up the Godot engine right now and do some, like, Godot tutorials. And we can literally just, like, round up build anime Destiny 2. Well, with, like, Destiny 1's, like, hey, it's gonna be freaking nuts.
I had to stop reading it. My mom made me smash your coffee. Oh, jeez.
But you drink coffee? I thought you were all about, like, monsters and stuff.
How many months or weeks? DNA update? Is it 1 month or 6 weeks?
So I'm pretty sure the Fushu's gonna be for a month, but the Keijo appears to only be, let's see, 3 weeks. So, Immersive Theater. Yeah, limited time, event starts, so 23rd to 20th. Okay, yeah. So Fushu's gonna be 4 weeks, but Keijo's gonna be only 3. Also, hello Tabith.
You don't drink coffee? You made that up? You lied? On the internet? What? Well, I was so upset at the new Wedge reveal, you're actually fuming that they're all animo.
Yeah, it's disappointing. I'll definitely admit that myself. But, I mean, it is kind of like pointing the future that certain characters are definitely going to be seeing some, like, major benefits from that. Or, well, at least from the Wedge design. So, like, when we get Electro Wings Inspo, just imagine that on Rhythm. Or Umbro Wings Inspo.
Like, we're gonna be getting some crazy stuff.
Weapons are bad because they don't have dicer bubbles.
What? Can we get 69, 420, 67 subs by 2026, guys? Yo, that'd be so huge.
Welcome to Duet Night Abyss. Yeah. Weapons are bad because they are hard bot beat. Whoa. Yeah, they don't have them yet. No one said you can't get weapon skins which add bubbles and thighs. That would be nuts. They should have still Hydro. They should have just given us all the wedges, honestly. Like, all the different elements. At the very least for the centerpiece ones, because, like, those are going to be the biggest factors among them. Alright. Well, I've got more stuff to craft. Psyche Nepo Baby? Yup. Yeah, I wish they would have released them all at the same time. The truck nut skin? Bro. Hey, alright. Both of them finally fully crafted. Alright. Alright. No civils were abused in the making of these two videos. Awesome comment, Phantom Thief. Also, I gotta say, I love your profile picture, Phantom Thief. We got Ket Kuna. Sweet. We got repulsive crystals. Yes. Now, I wonder how many more... Well, I'm gonna be honest. Even after I get all the weapons crafted, I'm still gonna be farming mementos because I gotta craft track shift modules. I actually have to craft so many track shift modules. Oh, what's the percent chance DNA fail? What do you mean percent chance to fail? Like the game fails completely. Only thing I'm salty about is that we need to wait until next year for Wedge maxing event. There's gonna be a lot of people who max out all the new wedges, like, before the event comes out. It is gonna be ridiculous. By the way, since I heard that since Fushu's kit exists, Tabitha's worth will be going down a bit. What are my thoughts on that? It's 100% true. Fushu is just going to entirely power creep Tabitha. There's not a single thing that Tabitha will be able to provide that Fushu can't do but better. I mean, that's a little bit hyperbolic, but Fushu's just gonna be, like, insanely better. And it's not even gonna be close. And honestly, I'm okay with that. Upgrades, people, upgrades! Especially considering literally everyone doesn't have work right after 1.1 release for real. Wedge maxing. Alright. Current wave 2.
I will be better. Alright. Fa!
Honestly, can we get, like, at least one more fa? I'm quite fond of the fa!
I really need another fa in my life. Oh, thank you so much, Anonymous. Fa! Oh, we got another fa? Holy mother. Gonna start a 6-7 hour drive now, so gotta go, but W devs, W cat. W, Q kid mob. You'll do me one better. What? Yo! EDM cat, let's go! Oh. Hello, Agnarok. Hope you're doing well.
Oh. Start digging in your butt, twin.
What? Love the satellites. I gotta add more, honestly. Honestly, whenever I get, like, a short but, like, really funny meme, I should just add that to my sound alerts. We could have, like, limited time sound alert events.
For this day, in this hour, you'll be able to use these sound alerts. For a limited time only.
Alright.
I'll say we should probably farm up at least 1,000 Luna Mementos. I mean, I've got like 2 hours of craft time all started up, so I mean that's like 2 hours that I can spend on other activities. But I would like to stockpile some for the other craft times later.
Alright.
Gotta say, I'm quite fond of tuna. I'm quite fond of tuna.
Rhythm left eye emote and Pedro's all you want for Christmas.
Alright.
I can make that Christmas gift happen.
Anybody else in chat have any Christmas wishes? Do you play this game differently than you would if you didn't create content for it? A little bit, but not by much. I probably spent a bit more time testing than I really would, and like making good-looking videos. But I'm doing mostly the same stuff that I would be doing normally in this game. Like, I'm a completionist through and through, and a grinder.
Let's see. By the way, Fires, have you watched this? Suyi just drops us. I have not watched it. What is it? Oh, the trailer. Yeah, I watched it. It's pretty big trailer.
I really hope that we get a little bit more details going into it. But I think they've kind of gone over everything that there really is to cover before the update. So we're gonna have a nice weekend, and then we're gonna go straight into the Duet Night Abyss.
Look at her face, she's just ooh. Yeah, I saw.
I also guess it's worth you pre-farming for the new stuff, right? Whereas if you aren't a CC, there isn't a rush, at least in this game at the moment. Yeah. I do rush ahead into some things a bit more than I normally would. Just because I'm making content for it.
Sui. Ooh. What? Ooh. Woo. Okay. Ooh, whoa. Really hope Suyi gets added to Mystic Maze and it's actually not Depression Simulator like Lisbel Theater. Or Lisbel Maze. Yeah.
I'm on Grinder. No, I'm not on Grinder. I'm a Grinder. Why would I be on Grinder? I like girls. Honestly, I seriously cannot wait for 1.1 to come out. And of course the rest of Washu. Gonna be pretty massive, I'm gonna be honest. Are you guys hoping for like a maze update soon, like in 1.2? Because I think that would be pretty nice to get. At least myself, I think. It is really gonna be interesting to see how the builds evolve when we get those crazy like wings inspos for the other characters. Because characters that normally would have to build for like some extra efficiency or duration aren't really gonna have that issue anymore. I think one of the 6 characters are definitely ending up in the maze. Could be Suyi or Camilla. Okay. Well, I'm not entirely sure if that's going to be the case, because, I mean, they have kind of just, like, told us that, what's it called, new characters are going to be released in the theater, and I haven't really been any reason to think of them being added to any other sources yet. But of course, they can adjust that. Small Yi, yep. Can't wait for 2.0 to come out, and honestly just love the game and it has potential, just need some time. Absolutely. Like, the second we get some new activities, this game's gonna pop off, I feel. I'm definitely gonna pop off in the game the second we get new activities. Alright. Still not done with getting all the gold wedges? Yeah. Of course, we're not going to be done with wedges until, I think, 5 months into the game. So, it'll be 1.2 until we get all the maze wedges maxed out. Definitely gonna pop off when you get that new skin of rhythm. Same, dude. Day 1. Day frickin' 1. Crazy how the previous video haters didn't show up here in the comments. Yeah. It really is interesting. All right.
Oh, there's one guy. The negative investment knife will still clear faster than the weapons with Outsider. Just take the L, man. Alright, what L? I was never arguing that they were better. Like, these people, they're not, they just... I honestly should probably just start, like, calling people just straight up stupid. YouTube needs to have emotes. You spam Camellia mascot on them. I actually do have channel emotes on YouTube. You unfortunately just have to be a member to get them. It's annoying. You can imitate. Can you imitate an M-Dash intro? You want to see how uncanny it'll be? It's just like, gamers, this changes everything. Like that. Describe an activity I would love to play. I'd love to play a dungeon activity, which is like a team activity where it's multiple difficult encounters with mechanics that will ultimately, or that'll include boss fights as well. Wow, you're about to become the agent St. Toad at this rate? Like, bro. You actually cannot handle some of these people. Like, bro. Public shaming, yeah. How much are they paying you? Comment? Yeah, literally. Come on. Really shows that they'll legit hate on anything. Actually use the Genimon. Yeah. Alright, and... let's see, where's the whole thing? Also, it's 48 seconds versus a... what's it called? What was the one I got on Nightfall? It was... 47 seconds. Let me edit. Also, 47 seconds versus 48 seconds. ... Wow. Such a big difference. Period. Yeah, bro's literally talking about a 47-second clear versus a 48-second clear, by the way. Like, bro, you missed 1 second! Oh no! Like, they're not real! These people aren't real! Matt, I wish our AI partners could equip Boxy so you could actually buff us like they intended. Yeah, that'd be pretty neat. Our biggest QL would be removing/reducing loading screens. Guess what? They are reducing loading screens. They improved the load times of the game in the patch notes. What they said. Obviously, we'll have to see just how much they improved, but I'm hoping it's a significant amount. Yeah. 1 second better, take the L, man. Yeah. I should have included, like, Outsider versus Nightfall with supports, because that same, like, setup, Outsider versus Nightfall with supports, is going to be so much more in favor of Outsider. Bro tried to cherry pick, then got regarded pick? Yeah, literally. Wasted more seconds procrastinating than he could ever save in DNA. Yeah. You want the option to just queue up 100 runs and run them back to back without loading screen at all? That'd be pretty nice, yeah. Is any weapon build viable in the maze? I could probably figure that out, honestly. But it's not going to be as consistent because a lot of weapon power does come from, like, wedges and stuff.
Constance weapon users are generally always going to be favored in the Mystic Maze. Back on the grind. I never got off the grind, man. I've always been on it. Yeah, no edges in maze kind of really messes some stuff up. I could definitely try it out though, but I doubt it's going to be the best option that you could do. You went to sleep? That's a break? Lol. True. True. I should just not sleep. Why'd you block me on Grindr? I didn't! Typical real cat, bro. Spider-Man, why'd you block that guy? I didn't! This maze, the title is The Abyss of Wonderland Volume 1. We'll definitely get a new maze at some point. Maybe 1.2. I'd honestly really hope for a 1.2 maze. They said in the patch notes that the 30 tolerance wedges are going to be usable in maze. What? Oh, were the stance wedges. Wasn't it specifically the mobility ones, though? Like Piercing Ascent? You said Dynamite was your missing genie one, right? Well, guess you just found a shiny one. Anonymous did? Exactly, sleep is suboptimal, lol. Yeah, I've been trying to cut back on my sleep, but you know, it's just too addicting. Like, but I've been reducing it. I only did about like 4 to 5 hours last night. With some like interruptions, so it wasn't like straight. So we're moving up. We're getting some improvements there. Four, three, two, one. All right. Direction with the new wedges for strictly anima is a huge L. We'll be skipping this latest 1.1. Hopefully 1.2 is better. Is that really enough to make you skip? Like, you're just straight up not gonna play the new region and new story because of some wedges? No Paimon skin when? Why would you want that? Yeah, we got the new wedge info. And pretty much all the new wedges are just for Amnemo. So no diversity to other units is boring, so yeah. I mean, that's pretty much only just for theater, though. Like, it's one game mode that you're interacting with for, like, 4 hours in that entire month. You can play whoever else you want in every single other mode. Yeah, I understand being tired of the anime stuff. I'm tired of it too, but, like, at the same time, it's not enough to make me crash out over the entire rest of the game for it. Boat goes binted? What? Where's no mute button? They haven't worked on that yet. Let's see. Alright, settings, reset character, boom. Easy. Because, like, there is so much more to this game than just theater. And when you're farming, you're like... I'm pretty sure your Psyche's not even the most optimal farming character. Even with the new wedges. Imagine having people dedicated to fully integrate Snow and everyone just wants to mute her a little. Yeah. I've seen some of the most hardcore grinders crashing out over Animo getting those wedges. Or only Animo getting those wedges. I can definitely understand being upset, but, like, raging over it, it's just like, okay. Let's take things back a notch. There's more to this game than just wedging. People saying that they won't play 1.1 due to various small reasons, just want to quit the game, but somehow need an apocalyptic excuse. Like, bro, just stop playing if you don't like it, no need to justify. Yeah. I mean, it's like I said before, like, most of the people who've been putting out complaints thus far aren't really looking to, like, interact with the game in a meaningful way. They're just looking to discard it. You need external validation to continue playing the game. I can externally validate you. I dedicated my entire time to max out my Lyn and Lady Nightfall, only for them to spoil Psyche once again. For all we know, those new Demon Wedges are game changers because they have one hell of a stats. I'm gonna be honest, it's not gonna be that big of a game changer. Like, if we take a look at this right here, like, sure, the tolerance and resolve is gonna be pretty nice, but for the wedges we currently have in the game, the tolerance cap isn't gonna be necessary, but the 22 resolve is gonna be nice. I will say that. But you're already getting so much resolve currently in the game. And also resolve isn't going to be a massive game changer on Psyche herself. Okay, and when we get to the Siren Wings inspo, damage taken minus 50, Psyche isn't taking damage. Skill efficiency and max sanity, Psyche really doesn't have sanity issues at all. Like, you're able to completely go through all of her rotations just fine. Will it allow you to spam her skill more? Yes, but is it necessary? Also, no. And the skill damage effect, sure, it's 88%, which is going to be double that of the others, but you're also losing out on the attack percent from this. So, damage-wise, it's not going to be, like, that big of a jump. So, all things considered, it's not going to be that big of a diff for her. Psyche will never beat the Rhythm and Rebecca in the mobile stages farming? Yeah. I know it's an unpopular opinion, but I think Nightfall is overrated. I also think that Nightfall's a little bit overrated. I'm right there with you, Sal. Do you even know if those are the only wedges being added? We don't know if those are the only wedges being added, but also at the same time, if they're not showing us something, I wouldn't expect more. Or, like, speculate that there would be more. At least on the news website, we only see Animo 1 so far. It says part 1, so it's expected there will be more upcoming. Oh, really? Well, it says the Wind Awakening part 1, so this is the patch. So, this is for the part 1 of the Wind Awakening, which is 1.1. So, presumably this is all we're getting in 1.1. Or at least 1.1 part 1. So maybe in 1.1 part 2. Or Wind Awakening part 2. I don't know if Wind Awakening is the entire, like, Washu cycle, or if it's just 1.1. So this could just be for a month, and then next month we get other wedges. I was a pre-release Knifel enjoyer. Why am I catching strays and slandered? I'm not slandering you. I'm just saying that, like, personally, I feel like Knifel isn't that much crazier compared to the rest of the cast. Or even much crazier at all compared to the rest of the cast. Like, she's definitely a lot more in line than what a lot of people will describe her as. People also forget that Fuchi's gonna buff every single character in the game, and it's gonna be way better than Wedge's. Yeah. You will only be using one of each, so 22% resolve and 12 efficiency at 66% max sanity and some damage reduction you get compared to other core and wings. Well, yeah, I am saying that it's gonna be better than what other characters are gonna have access to. I'm not denying that. I'm just saying it's not gonna be that crazy of a boost compared to what we already have in Psyche. Can I put the link for the wedges, please? I can. Boop, cut, and paste. There you go. Yeah, like they'll grind plus 10 gold for hundreds of hours and then complain there's not enough places to use them and start being toxic everywhere. Hold on, I think I missed something. I genuinely feel like some hardcore grinders are setting themselves up for failure, like the dedication is admirable, but the priority is just not them at the moment. Barely touched demon wedges, you've been maxing out secret shop characters' weapons. I've been doing the same. Plus resolve only matters 15 seconds every 2 minutes anyway. Well, 30 seconds every 2 minutes, but yeah. Pretty much. Especially with, like, the Wings Inspo, if you're gonna be spamming the E that much. Resolve is gonna matter even less on Psyche if you do that. Yeah. Yeah, so the grind for 10 plus gold for hundreds of hours. And complain there's not enough places to use them and start being toxic everywhere. Respect to everyone who just grinds for the love of the game and not to prove the point. Oh yeah, that's me. Like, I'm grinding because I want to make stuff crazy. And I want to make all my characters broken. And I want to grind so I can improve my grinding for later. Psyche best character for farming because of extra pickup range? I mean, it just depends if the activity needs the extra pickup range, because if it doesn't, then a character who has better clear, like, rhythm will outperform. Did you see the new patch notes? Yes! They are fixing everything, kinda. I should use some green manuals for these stage 3s. But doesn't Psyche's resolve passive reset every stage? No, not every stage. It'll reset if you restart the stage, but it'll still have a cooldown active if you go into the next theater stage. Yep. Let's see. Maybe since 1.1, 1.2, and 1.3 are the patches for this zone, we might get wedges for each element every month, beginning with Animo. Yep. I could see it being Animo, Lumino, then whatever else. Maybe Pyro. Could see Pyro happening. Well, it'd probably be Electro next. And then, I don't know, maybe Pyro. I'm gonna grind all the Animo wedges, but I hate Psyche, so you'll wait for the next Animo DPS. Crazy work. I mean, you could do Outsider. Outsider's right there. Haven't seen the patch notes. Got any links? Yeah, I can send a link. Alright, and cut, paste. Boom. There you go. Hope you enjoy. Alright. Hopefully Electro, Sibby, and Randy need help. Yeah. Hope you'll only barely get Hydro Theater, no Hydro to kill bosses. Yeah. I mean, who knows? Maybe Rebecca could be crazy good. Is Outsider a character in the game? Yes, Outsider is a character in the game. Outsider is inside the game. Thank you kindly, you're welcome. Lin Psyche Rhythm, SS tier, Knifel, S tier. I wouldn't go so far as to put them in separate tiers. Like, Knifel, I'd say is good enough to stand alongside them. But a lot of people make Knifel out to be this absolutely crazy, busted character who will do everything for you, hug you, hold you tight at night, whisper sweet nothings into your ear, and jork it a little. When, you know, she's really not all that. Did you explain why Hydros win 1.1 theater, but they have no new wedges? I ate them. I'm sorry, I got hungry. What are the cover commissions available right now? I mean, it's X-Flow on wedges, but I don't really have a dire need to go for more wedges, and I'm low on letters too. Oh yeah, also I can sell my Margies. Also, I got the 10 Margie copies that I needed in 90, or not 10 copies. The 5 Margie copies I needed in 90, which is pretty nice. Honestly, I should probably go for a little bit more defense. Also, I'm 30k already? Holy moly. Bro, I'm gonna be like 40k going into 1.1. It's gonna be so good. But I've actually made a lot of good progress on all of my weapons and character introns and stuff. Rebecca Sandy dies before boss does? Well, it's a good thing you've got Fushu, who's gonna buff Rebecca Sandy, and you'll get your first copy of Fushu before you get to any levels of theater that will give you any trouble. Why is Outsider inside the building? Game should EOS? You're right. You should keep your animals outside. It's better to do tier list for every type of game mode / mission, because it really depends. I mean, what would I rank? I mean, when it comes to, what's it called, covert commissions? I mean, I'd say S tier is going to be Dismantle plus Exploration, and then the rest kind of just don't matter. We got a date for the Wedge event? Yes, it's in the patch notes. Only for Crystal... Flo, please, give me a second to actually, like, read stuff. Only for a Crystal file, imagine you finding Psyche Boss, what are you gonna do, cry? Does she not reach the Psyche Boss? But you should be able to do enough damage to her to, like, get her up in the air, and then, well... If you have, your X-Creds duo built up enough, you should be able to shoot down the wings. Like... Let me test that real quick, actually. Now, I don't have track shifts for Siren's Kiss, unfortunately, so I can't make this one really good for damage. Yet. But... let's just see how that would work. Like, how well it would work. Let's see. Will Fushu use, like, your builds and weapons? Well, I presume she'll use Hydro Wedges. But we didn't see any new signatures being added into the game. So I'm going to assume that she's going to use basically the same setup that, like, Tabitha would. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. So Want to use the ult to damage her. Like, obviously my Rebecca is not built for this right now. But I'm just trying to get to the point where she can be up in the air. So... I mean, it's gonna be a little scuffed, but... you might be able to make it work. Especially with, like, some theater buffs. It's definitely worth testing out a bit more, honestly. Wait, actually, I just realized, wouldn't her ult hit her up there? Like... did it hit? I'm not sure. The weapon might not be the play, but the ult might be able to hit. So, we'll see. Of course, I'm running this without supports right now, so... I mean, if we add supports into the mix... like, Reb's just gonna be doing so much better. And you could also have your supports have the stance break weapons equipped as well. So then you don't even really have to worry about breaking her nodes either. But yeah, as you can see, the second I add supports to the team, things start getting a lot better. So like the ult. Okay, yeah, the ult hits. So you're gonna be fine on Reb. 3, 4. 5. Yep. So if you are a red main, you'll be able to handle it. But of course, like, my Reb is not really built all that well either. Need a lot more of these things upgraded. So that's another thing that will have to be taken into consideration. Alright. Let me get my fun character back on. I'll definitely have a DPS Reb set up for the next theater, so you can definitely expect to see some silly stuff like that. Alright. And where's my shotgun? Here's my cream shot. Awesome. Alright, back to the sanctuary. Sacred Favor Rebecca the way. I have a realistic build though. I mean, is it that realistic? I don't know, I've not done that much thinking on my Rebecca. Also, we'll be able to run morale on her, meaning that's going to be another 18% damage multiplier that she's not getting currently, which is going to be nice. Also, I don't have these leveled up, so that's another thing that could definitely see some improvement. Yeah. Can someone test it considering I'll plus 10 Fushu, so you can use the same wedges on red, but very pessimistic? Yeah. She's definitely not going to be the best option, I can say that for certain, but usable? I can definitely see that. Yeah, definitely needs skill ups. Alright, so what activity should I do next? I'll say I should probably keep up the memento farming. Because I'm going to need so many more of these for all the track shifts and other things I'm going to need to craft. Plus the other new weapons I'm gonna need to craft as well. Alright. Well, wonder how things are going. Okay, guys. Right here. This is his response, the guy that I was talking about earlier. You said weapons don't suck. If you can get better results with a fraction of effort, then yeah, they do suck. Okay. So every character in the game but Psyche sucks because she can clear content much easier with less investment. Comma. Got it. Dot. Oh wait, no, dot dot dot, unicorn. Gotta hit him with the unicorn. Boom. Let's say you give up on this 1% of the community, like, oh, oops, wrong tab. Like, you seriously cannot be real. This guy seriously can't be real.
Hey everyone, this is Manly
Oh,
Badass
oops.
Hero.
That is a tab that started playing. Accidentally. Like, golly. Unicorn that big? Yeah. Because something else can do something better. Everything else must be garbage. And he's also just completely ignoring the fact that I had, like, almost the exact same investment on my weapons on Nightfall. That is a literal point that I made in the video. That I'm still using 3 plus 10 gold wedges to max out the effectiveness of Embla. So I'm only requiring 2 more for Silent Sower. Wah! Try unicorn, then erase the horn. What? Manly Badass Hero. Oh yeah. Oh, do you watch him too? Manly Badass Hero mentioned. Yeah, I didn't know there were so many Manly Badass Hero watches in my chat. Man, y'all have good taste. Yeah. I've been watching for a good bit now. I like watching whatever horror game he finds or anime game. And eating food and doing some other stuff. If it's not a katana, you don't want to see it. Ah. Your friend doesn't know? Ah, okay. Eating food? Yes. Don't cats also eat food? I mean... yeah? But what of it? Uma Musume? Holy moly! Movie eater! That's me. You got me. Yeah, I've almost done with my tuna, which is pretty good. I like tuna because it's got a lot of protein in it. Oh, we got an elite. Honestly, I should get my rhythm wedges up as soon as I possibly can. Alright. Well, I'm locked in on the game now. Hashire, Hashire, Uma Musume. awesome.
Don't cats also like tuna? Perhaps. What about it? And what of it? Of course he eats tuna. What's wrong with tuna? My alarm clock just rang. It says sus o'clock. Man. You'll never have enough proof. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright. Definitely feeling a lot better after finishing my food. I should definitely drink some more water as well. Holy moly. I think after this defense run, I'm gonna do the last 16 stages of the theater and get the milk! Lick my paws, what? How do I build rhythm? Can you see my build? Yes, you can. Alright. I'll just have to get through this defense mission first. It is pretty nice that I don't really have any big upgrades to my wedges that I've got to do before 1.1. I mean, I could definitely upgrade my volitions a little bit. I could get, I think, like, them to +8. But there's not much else I'm gonna need to do with them beyond that. Now we know why he won't show his paws. What? I don't have paws, though. I have plays. Alright. Keeping my buff up the whole time. You know, something that's definitely really annoying to me it's how many buffs in this game that are stackable, but each stack has their own independent cooldown. Like, that's annoying to me. I wish all of the stacks would just refresh. Alright. Well, we got 2 more waves left of defense, and then it's gonna be theater! Ugh. Holy moly. Oh, the Rhythm I6 or Psyche I6? I mean, it just depends. Do you want to make the entire game easier, or do you want to make theater easier? Because if you want to make, like, the rest of the game outside of theater easy, go for a Rhythm. If you want to make theater easy and still have a pretty good time across the rest of the game, Psyche. Hey, sweet, I got that one done in 3 minutes. Less than that, actually. Well, how much more fortune time is it? 1 hour and 8 minutes? Sweet. Okay. Alright, well, Immersive Theater Immortal Repertoire. Let me get back to using Psyche because I want to get this done as fast as I possibly can. I won't waste no time. Let me get that out, and let me get this. Alright. We've got 16 stages. That's 2.5 theater cycles. Just read patch notes. Only one bug was addressed that has been annoying me. Oh, what's that bug? Oh, by the way, how useful is Threshold for melee weapons? I'd say not very useful. I mean, it really just depends, but most of the time you're gonna be able to get like enough AoE, and the weapons that are gonna be like good for right now, you have like AoE options for them. Like for the swords, you can use the Revenant Reminiscence, which gives skill range while still having similar crit buffs and crit stats, I should say, not buffs. For the katanas, the charge attack wedge gives skill range, and for the pole arms, the normal attack wedge gives skill range, which is going to be the preferred one for pole arms. So threshold just isn't gonna be that necessary. Let's see. Sometimes if you're holding a key, like W, and interact with a menu or something, your W key is disabled until you let go and repress it. Oh, that one, yes. I know exactly what you're talking about, and that annoys me as well. Alongside the one where, like, you can be moving forward, but press the dodge button and it'll make you dodge backwards. If you're not a cat, then prove why this 118 on the recent video. I plead the fifth. Let's see. Same thing if you fall off a platform and get reset, which causes you to backdash instead of forward dash. Yeah. Got I3 Psyche this week and Rhythm I2 as well. Just not really sure if I6 is needed for Psyche after I2. It's not needed. Just like how I6 isn't really needed for Rhythm either. But it helps. And if you're playing those characters and having a good time with them, then it'll be solid. So yeah. Alright. I was wondering how much I want to mold for Threshold, and I thought I could just walk close to the enemy. Why would I need range? Yeah. Like, it's really just, like, not worth dropping the damage for it. At least currently. But we'll see. We get Rhythm in Secret Letter Shop on January 20th through. So I guess with that in mind, it'd probably be better to go for Psyche I6 in terms of like account efficiency. I wasn't considering that. A video idea for commission tier list, like which ones you can complete the fastest? I mean, it could be interesting. Yeah. Probably best to wait for Rhythm I2. Or, well, past Rhythm I2. For the Secret Letter Shop exchange. I mean, honestly, there's some characters that I'm waiting entirely for the Secret Letter Shop. What's the heart next to the HP bar? That's her passive timer. So if you activate it, that's what's gonna count down. You'll see it when I start the next stage. Alright. Oh, is this one done? Lovely. You were able to get her ulti hit for 700k yesterday against a 115 or level 150 enemies, and you have a good amount of room to improve those numbers. Same with your charge check with Blade for 800k. Huge. Or you're going to be pushing for Hellfire I6. Alright. I'm honestly just going to wait for Hellfire to show up in the cover commission shop. Unless I just absolutely need her for account XP. But I'm not anticipating needing that. Because I should be able to get level 65, I think, week 1 of 1.1. But, of course, we'll have to see just how much XP we're getting from all the sources. Lisbon Guide anytime soon. It's definitely close to being done. I think I'll be able to get it out, like, either before 1.1 or shortly after 1.1. It might be better for me to wait for i6 to showcase all the extra differences and details. So I might wind up doing that. She was supposed to be my main, but they really held her back with being in Nocturnal Echoes a lot. Ooh. That's rough. Oh, I wanted to be a rhythm main, but yeah, I was delayed as well. Thankfully, I'm making some really good progress with it now. That makes sense? Alright. Alright, Trial 3 begins. Okay. I enjoy your DNA videos the most. What's my favorite feature for 1.1? Feature, like being added? Probably the, Demon Wedge Blueprint Selector that they're adding to Chase. That's personally my favorite feature. Being able to guarantee yourself a particular Typhon's Prime, and also increasing the amount of Typhon's Primes that we're getting. Yeah, but Rhythm I2 is easier to get than Hellfire I6. Lol, that's like 60% of Hellfire's damage profile. Yeah, true. It's a real gut punch. Well, hopefully she enters into the secret letter shop, I don't know, in 1.2? Maybe like first character of 1.2? There was a post before that speculated she'd show up there because of a pattern we saw in a previous dev livestream. Hope they put the new weapon in the same boss as Fushu's skill master, that would suck. Yeah. Or that Fushu's skill master, one of the more common ones that we have currently. That'd be nice. Fushu Bikini? Yes, sir. Oh. There we go. Let me get the passive up. Perfect. And so you talk about that. I'll have her long before then. Have her at I2 with 20 or 30 thoughts right now. Okay. Well, good luck, man. So another 3 to 5 weeks and she's yours. Perfect. Honestly, it might only take you like 3 weeks if you get lucky enough. Because you're going to be getting around 20 letters per week anyway. And each letter is going to be, like, on average, more lucky. So I'd say the odds are definitely in your favor. Alright. The Blessed Arbiter. Almost down. We're down to 14. 14. So close to the milk, I can taste it. Also, I should drink some milk after going through this. so I can have some IRL experience with it. We'll do what he must. You have the rank 1 Hellfire level cope. Well, you're gonna have to battle against Morph for that, because man, is that guy dedicated. All right. Sufficient sanity. Alright, are you going to use your weekly boss attempts on Monday before 1.1 or wait for 1.1? I would use them before 1.1, like, the new weapon of 1.1 doesn't really entice me more than getting more trial XP, so I would hold off. Existed before Morph, but he did double down on the agenda. Sweet. Ugh. Oh. Alright, if I'm completing each cycle and that, like, averaging about, like, 6 minutes per run, it's gonna be about, like, an hour and a half to get through the main, or the rest of the theater. Which ain't gonna be too bad. You only backed off Hellfire at release because you were in the Continental test and saw how held back she was with the new system. Couldn't say anything though because of NDA. Ah. Do we know what the new ranged weapon does? I don't think so. It's essentially Submerged Serenade, but way better. Are we sure? Did they reveal the details? Yeah, I will remember not to do my chase before 1.1. I will have to delay it for an hour. Well, not an hour, like 10 hours. About? Wait, what? You know, now that I realize I'm probably just perfect and everyone around me has got issues. Yo, that's facts right there. Spitting. I got some Boo on Mokoko. Yo, it was in beta 2, so we're going off of that info. Oh, okay. Now, Kenja's kit requires that weapons to really function. I assume it's the same. Okay. Why, does he need, like, a lot of weapon hits? And that one's obviously the best at doing it. I really can't wait for Keksho. Like, he's gonna be so fun. I think. Probably. I'm diving to Act 100? Yes, I am. And support seems to be having an easier time surviving this stage. Must have been all the support optimizations I had to make for my outsider run. If I remember right, if he runs out of ammo, his kit flow entirely breaks. Ah, okay. So it's one of those things that'll definitely help him a ton to have. No Psyche cosmetics like footprints and glowing blue bug aura. Thought you'd have it. I mean, I have it. It's just I don't really like them. It's just some more visual clutter on my screen. Wow, why not Margie use Psyche without wings? Keck Show or Keck Show. Oh, let's go. Yep. All right. Oh. Truffle. You're supposed to be healing. You're the healer. Oh well. I've got enough now. Alright, there we go, finally. Classic Truffle. Bro, she gets me so mad. Like, holy moly. Maximize your fake throws to X-Parks maxing. Yo. Folks, I keep forgetting duel on main. Trapped and surge on support, right? I don't know about trapped on support. But yeah, surge on support. Do I have any favorite cosmetics? The cat ears. I also quite like the glasses cosmetics too. Those are my favorites. Maybe Onslaught on support? Yeah, I run Onslaught for the damage resist on supports in these later stages. Just because they're so squishy and it's so frustrating. Like, legitimately, if you don't babysit some of these supports, they will immolate themselves. Save the ear jiggles are so cute. Yeah, I love them. I hope they add a cat tail accessory sometime soon. Alright. Almost done. Oh, literally the only one you haven't built so far? Well, glad mine don't die. Yeah. It's pretty easy to build because it just takes, like, purple blazes, so... It's not gonna be that crazy. The same thing with the, like, skill damage up in, like, the first 30 seconds of the battle. Yeah. That one also only takes, purple blazes. So, I kind of want to max that one out for some showcases. Like speed clear showcases. The surge support increases your damage as well? Yes. It increases your main character damage as well. Yeah, it doesn't say it on the Wedge, but it does. Increase it. I made a whole video on it. Still wonder what, how they had the idea to not use the purple sphinxes. One for gold. It's just weird. Like, half them use the purple sphinxes and like half them don't. Or maybe like a third. I think it's a third. It's just odd. I don't get it. Still waiting on Relentless Beta. Oh, yeah. Cannot wait for that. Alright. Almost done with this act. Wedge Clutter for EXP TBH? Yeah. Alright, Clogeneer, your time is done. Alright, and there she goes. And now it's just time to take out all the ads. All the little guys that are hanging around the place. Alright. Just gotta make sure my supports don't get exploded. Alright, perfect. It's just weird, are they taking like significantly less damage than they were before? Like, they would have been close to dying by now. Ooh. Butterfly and Butterfly Crime? Yeah. Ugh. I'm gonna be on it. My stamina's wearing thin right now. I am fading away. I'm really gonna need to lay down after this stream. Gia Fairy, wake up. True, I gotta wake up.
Start digging in your butt, twin.
What? What?
Oh, holy cow. Split? You're so true. She did go split. Well, just 12 more acts. Ah! Oh, excuse me. Holy cow. Alright. Got trial 1 started. And yeah, I cannot wait for the theater updates coming next because, I mean, granted, I would have had to go like super deep in theater regardless because of the fact that I didn't have the Wedge, but getting the milk earlier is going to be so much nicer going forward. Yeah. So we can see the Battle Pass G1. I'm kind of wondering which one should I upgrade first. Cause I'm honestly kind of thinking about doing it on the Animo first. Just cause it could definitely help. But on other characters, like I could see myself getting, I don't know, Pyro and then leveling up the Pyro one once. But the Pyro Tail is also just really, really good, so that's hard to manage. Electro now? Ah, true. I should get Electro. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, mostly just lucky. Hope you are doing well. It was my wake up morning time like 8 hours ago. And I'm barely staying alive currently. You have Hydro Electro, then Probs Animo? Wait. I got Animo first, and then I got Umbro. Because it seemed like a pretty nice general boost And I also wanted to get it for the theater. Oh. Holy mo. Alright, trial 4 begins! Yeah, we are getting 2 Electros. So it would be pretty nice to have all of them maxed out and ready to go. Oh. Something hit me. Thinking about getting a Lumino for Nifle. Don't have any of the BP Genies yet. Well, the Lumino one provides bonus damage, so it actually won't be that good for Nifle. What percentage would you consider G1 strength / priority? I'd say a G1, like a good Battle Pass G1 will probably be like a maxed out optimized Battle Pass G1 will probably be equivalent to equipping another Wedge on a character. Why did I press Q? I was meaning to press E and wound up pressing Q. Wasted so much time. Alright, moving into the boss. It's the Warden of the Inferno. Alright. Breaker. Are you gonna do your attacks, Jane? Alright, thank you. Holy moly. Oh, sweet, I'm taking her out perfectly now. Now it's gonna be a matter of dealing with the mobs and then dealing with Hellfire. Oh, there it is. Alright, just gotta make sure my supports don't die. I think they'll be fine. They've got most of their HP. Yeah, they were fine. Now it's just time to burst down Hellfire the remainder of the way. Yeah, but do look cool, give or take 60%? I'd say so, yeah. Whoa. Golly. Ugh. We're almost at X90. We're almost through X90. We're at X90 now. 1.1 rating room. Hi, folks. Hello, Rune Katashima. Hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing at least better than me. I am fading away. I will soon no longer exist. Just like you know. I used too much of my power. Golly. Since you don't know, I'm just tired right now, that's all. I didn't get really good sleep last night. Or a lot. Which is why I'm kinda frazzle-dazzled today. But I'm gonna lay down after the stream, and it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. Honestly, the 1.1 patch happening on Monday evening for me is going to be kind of fun. That means I get through Sunday, and then it's time to go through Monday. And after Monday, it's going to be the 23rd, which is going to be the day before Christmas Eve. And then it's going to be Christmas Eve. It's going to be huge. And of course, then there's also going to be Christmas, which, I mean, it's alright. You think maintenance ends at 3 a.m. for you? Oh, jeez. So you may as well go to bed? Yeah, definitely. Well, that means you'll probably be waking up to my second 1.1 stream. A happy early Christmas to you. Thank you. Tepani. I hope you have a Merry Christmas as well. Oh. Jeez. Maybe I should take a little bit light and stop at 90. Do like the last 10 later tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. Because I gotta record and I also gotta write some notes. You excited for Cheap Out skins and Fushu? Yeah, bro, it's gonna be so good. Cheap Out Rhythm! We're also gonna get I'm gonna get a new cool looking outfit for Outsider. I wonder how Lynn's gonna look with it. Yeah, you sound like you really want to nap. Yeah. That might be worth it to wrap up stream 30 minutes early. Cause I don't know, I might overexert myself going the full 4 hours. Happy Padoru. Huge. Dude, we should get some Duet Night Abyss Padorus. I wonder if I'd be able to commission that. Think I'll stay away from streams when 1.1 drops until you've done the 1.1 story? Ah. Understandable. I'll make sure you get through the story as fast as I possibly can. I don't know who told me, but apparently you have memory loss. Whoa. You wanna know what's crazy? I forgot. I was confused on the free outfits. Are we getting, like, one free for Fox or all characters? We're getting one free box for any character. The Fox Hunter skin will be 99 cents. Oh, I forgot. Homeless Hal. I completely blanked on that. Darn. Alright. Boom. Whoa. Just gotta go in a big ol' circle. Okay. Slide. Dash backwards. Slide. Dash. No! We survive! Mata here, get some sleep, big dog. Alright, I will. Don't worry. Give it another 15 minutes. Can't say whose skin you want to choose. Well, you can buy multiple. That's always an option. I know I'm planning on buying multiple. Damn it. 750. It's so close. What is sliding iframes, or is it too high to hit you? It's too high. You can actually crouch as well. And damn, you spot on. Yup. Alright. Oh, excuse me. Oh, it's 30 minutes on this. Man, did that 6 stages only take 30 minutes? Huh, okay. Neato. What would I even do other than theater right now? I don't really have any... What's it called? Any letters to spend. Well, I'll give it another 15 minutes. And after that, we'll raid somebody. Especially because it's earlier. Oh, hold on, I got some pings from here. Okay. Right. Well, I wonder how far I'll be able to get. Maybe like another 4 stages. It's definitely gonna be really nice going forward in the theater with Psyche, just because like how much I've upgraded her. What Intron's my Psyche at? Intron 2. I've got Intron 2 Psyche. Think you'll hit TR 55 in 1.1 fairly easily? Oh, yeah. I'm honestly hoping that I hit 55 within, or 60, yeah, TR 65 within the first week. That's what I'm going to aim for. Because I'm going to be able to get like 40 to 50k XP before 1.1. And then, of course, there's going to be the new wedges, which... I mean, there's gonna be, I think, 4 new. Well, there's gonna be 6 new gold. Wait, 2, 4. Yeah, there's gonna be 6 new gold, so that's another 1,200, and 3 new purples. This is gonna be pretty nice. Am I using attack percent pistols? Yes, I am. I've got a +9 Griffins, which is seemingly enough skill range for Psyche to deal with. And the boss damage is also, and elite damage is honestly a bit more important than the range right now. Oh, righty tighty. Current trial clear. Moving on to trial 4. And AK who told raid so early. Guess Rosie, mostly different languages. Darn. I mean, maybe somebody will hop on in the next 15 minutes. Somebody that we know. But I'm suffering right now. What do we know about the new wedges? You know nothing. We know the new wedges that are coming out, their stats, and where we're going to be able to obtain them from. And also the elements that they're going to be, well, I should say elements they're going to be for. Because currently it's only animo wedges. Alright. less aesthetic. Ugh. Man, this guy goes down so fast. It's so nice. Alrighty. I really want to see how good Outsider is going to be in the next theater when I get it upgraded. It'd be really funny if I get my Outsider to outperform my Psyche. Of course, Psyche will probably wind up winning out in an I6 scenario. The Animo agenda is being maintained despite my hopes. Yeah. But maybe it'll only be for one more month. Finally motivated to level up those weapons after your 2 videos. Had a huge stockpile. Huge. Well. Okay. Oh, got some real nice options in terms of like increasing damage from your weapons. Alright. Does Duet Night Amazing still post every day? I haven't seen him on your recommended for a while and not sure if he's pressed the button to stop his content coming up. He's still posting from what I know. But a lot of his videos haven't been getting a lot of traction. But I mean, then again, I don't think anybody in the Duet Night Abyss niche has been getting a lot of traction recently. Everybody's just kind of like holding out for 1.1. It seems. And some Covenanter stat combos you feel like we're missing in Umbra Wedges for Fantasio? Yeah. Not to mention an Animo Wedge for Outsider. Ugh. And the Pyro Wedge for Hellfire. There's a lot of characters who don't have signature wedges right now. Yune 1.1 waiting room streams? Yeah, honestly. It's nice that we're getting new stuff to discuss, though, with all the news posts. Ban Anonymous? What? You're banning yourself? Why would you do that? Number wedge for EH Fanta. Fire wedge for Hellfire and Animal wedge for Outsider. Yeah. Alright. Alright. It is gonna be kind of silly if, like, skill spam Psyche winds up becoming a thing. With the new Wings Inspo and with Fushu. I think you might have to, might have hit hide for his videos after his Randy build video where he used I0 but called him bad. Or when the... one of the ones where he tilted it like Fino was the new best AFK farmer, which isn't true. Ah. Yeah. Honestly, I think you should prioritize new content. Like, any new or interesting topics that he could bring up. Let's see. Could have named a bunch, he just wasn't being comprehensive. Got it. New Wings Inspo? Yeah, Psyche's getting a new Wings Inspo. Well, Animo, I should say, is getting a new Wings Inspo because there's multiple Animo characters in this game. And it's pretty broken. Pretty silly. Whoa. All right. All right.
Close to getting done.
Oh, what are the stats? Like 144% skill, or like sanity max, like 44% skill efficiency. What else? Trying to think. Oh yeah, 50% damage resistance and like 88% skill damage. It's kind of ridiculous. Redonkulous. Did he say over Rebecca or with Rebecca? On what? Wait, DPS Daphne will really love that new Wings and Spells sarcasm. Yeah. It's gonna be massive for her. For sure. Ugh. It says broken? Yeah, it is kind of brokey. Well, that's half of the acts that I had remaining today. Oh man.
Oh, let's see.
Let me scroll through the category right now. Oh yeah, you're right. It is like mostly non-English speaking channels right now. It seems. I guess everybody's just taking a break today, it seems. It's kind of wild. Get some rest, cat. Yeah, I really should, shouldn't I? I do like pushing myself too, but man, I'm dying. Rosie seems to be 100% English. Okay. When does level 180 cap come for theater? I'm pretty sure it comes in Act 60. That's when you'll hit level cap. Or close to that. I think it's 54 maybe. Or 56. Resume the EPI wipes. Go Napra. Okay. I'll go Eep. I'll go Nappy. Alright, well, with that all said and done, I will have to thank you all so much for tuning into the stream today. We didn't really have anybody come in to argue about like the weapon stuff, which is kind of disappointing. Yeah. Let's see. But with that all out of the way, thank you all so... Wait, no, I'm not there yet. Hold on. Gonna be streaming more Duet Night Abyss tomorrow, but not Sunday. But we will be getting straight into 1.1 on Monday. So we've got one stream well, actually two streams, because I'm gonna do like an early stream and then I'm gonna stream again later. But we've got two more streams until Duet Night Abyss 1.1 and 2 more days. So I hope you all have a wonderful time, a wonderful rest of your Friday, and as always, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.